Okay, guys. So, similar to what we discussed in this morning's session, I talked about how you can use Excel and Power BI to do these things separately, right? You can use Excel to build. You can use Excel to put in the reports manually, then Power BI to filter out this particular data that you want to see. Right, so I'm doing a statement of assets and liability for 2018 and 2019 quarterly reports. Right, I don't want to do monthly. I just want to do first quarter, January, February, March, first quarter, April, May, June, second quarter, July, August, September, third quarter, and October, November, December, fourth quarter for 2018 and 2019. So I already have my Excel sheet looking this way. I just designed this just to fill in the whole. So first thing first, what I want to do is I want to go to Power BI. So I'll just switch to Power BI here. Right. So switching to Power BI, I want to look at quarterly reports for 2008. Right. So I'm going to bring in my slider, and I want to do year. I'm just looking forward to this year and quarter. I see for the 1, for the 2, for the 3, okay, and the years I'm focusing on is 2018 and 2019. Okay. Then after doing that, I want to bring out the table. So the first thing I'm looking to do is I want to do a table for the assets, right? Assets. So my assets include, so basically my values are going to be, I'll bring quarter into the values of the table. So I have quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Okay. Then my gold is going to be one of the stuffs there. So I'll just bring in gold. So I have the gold value for the quarters. So I'm just looking for the external reserves, right? So in the external reserves, we have gold, convertible currencies, we have IMF gold tranche, and special drawing rights. Okay. Yep. So, but I'm more interested in 2018 and 2019. I just show me for every year. I'll just select 2018 first. So this is going to filter these for me, 2018. So quarter 1, we have 57,000. Okay. Quarter 1, we have 57,000 and 27. Okay, 57,027 for both. What I would just want to do is go to my Excel. This is a little bit manual, but for those of you that are saying you don't have this experience, assets, I'll just use gold here. Okay, then for quarter 1, paste the value here, 57,000 and 7. Okay, definitely, I think the values for let's just show. I think the values for quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 are constant. So I'll just copy that for IMF gold tranche, copy value, then come here and insert it in Excel. I have IMF gold tranche also. I'm going to say IMF. Okay, so I want to paste, and paste. Then copy the IMF good trend, paste, because the value is kind of constant for 2008. Paste. This is what I have for this. Okay, then just to be on the safe side, I think I will. Okay, I think I'll leave this open. Then we have convertible currency. Then the last thing we have is special drawings. These are my final results. So I have total So I have total external reserve, which is going to be the total of everything here. Okay, so what I want to do now is get convertible currencies for 2018 and special drawing rights for 2018 throughout the 4 quarters, right? So I'll just go to Power BI. Then I'll just copy this. Copy this. Let me just try some cheap stuff. Let me know if I can copy this. That did not work very well. Okay, so I'll just copy them one after the other. That's just the downside of this. Okay. Yeah, copy value and go to exam. So I'm going to just paste this here. Okay. So I'm going to put a pause to this, right? I'm going to pause this and do everything, then come back again and show you what I've done so far. This I won't have to. So this is value for 2018, our external reserves. So I want to find out the total external reserves for find out the total external reserves for quarter 1. I will just use all sign on. Let's see. Okay. Of So now I have my total external reserve for quarter 1 showing as this. Then I'll just do the same again for product 2. And perfect. This formula just applies to these ones and goes all the way down. Right, so this is my total external reserve. Okay, total external reserve. So what do I want to do now? This is for 2018, right? Total external reserve. But mind you, I still have some stuff that should come under here, right? Some stuff that should come under here. So let me see. I think I should be having something like just to make sure that this box goes the line here. So just to let people that do accounting know that this is open for some mathematical stuff. Once I close it, it can be used. So it's still open. So this plus this plus this give you this. Okay, this plus this plus this will give you. So this is the external reserves for total external reserve for quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to fill up for 2019. Get the values for 2019, and I'll be on my way to going. So I'll just try to okay. So what I want to do here is I want to just wait. Okay. Then I want to merge these and use. What I want to do now is I want to fill it with red just to show it. Okay. Here I want to don't mind my designs. Mind my design. Yeah. Okay, this just shows that there's a demarcation there, right? Nice. Then what I want to do next is I want to get the values for 2019, but I want. So if I do that, I will just fill in the values for these remaining ones. Federal, federal government securities. I'll just fill up the values for these stuffs we have. Okay, so now I want to, okay, I'm done with these guys, for these federal reserves and all. Now the next thing I want to do is for these other ones we have here. So I'll just cancel these ones, change. Then I want to bring in stuff like federal industry. Federal government security. So I'm looking for federal government. Federal government security. Here. Okay. Then this one should be here. Then we have what else? We have other securities. Other securities here also. Then we have the discounts and advances. We have this one here. So these are like the other assets we have. Then we have other assets also. Then we also have fixed assets. So we are trying to get a total of our assets, right, for each one. So for quarter one, federal government securities, just copy this value. Okay, so I don't want to waste your time on the video copying the value. So I'm still doing for 2018, right? So I'm only going to do for 2018. I'm only going to do for 2018. Then you guys can choose how you want to do yours, month by month or year by year. If it's month by month, you just have to remove this quarter and bring months. Okay, you have to remove the quarter and bring months in. Now you see this drop down option when you click on it, show you the months you have, the January, February, March, and all that. But if you want to do yours by quarter, fine. But I advise you to do yours monthly. If you can, just try out several stuff. I'll come here, copy the value, then I will go to my Excel. Okay, and I'll just pause so that do everything quickly, then we can move on. Okay, so now I've inserted the values for other assets, right? Assets below, just down here. So what I want to do now is I want to get the value of our total asset. Now, our total assets is going to be this total external reserve plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now. Equal to sum. I'll just say this, comma this, comma this, comma this. This should give me the total assets. Then I will extend this. C10. Okay. So this is correct. So this is now our total assets. What I'll just do here is I'm going to close this. Close this. I just want to close it. So anybody looking at it will know that they have been closed. Okay. Well, I don't want to use the subtotal and total. I'm not here to teach. All right. I'm just here to do it in a basic way that you will understand. So these are our total assets. So what I want to do is I want to make this bold. Let me make the figures bold. Okay, figures are bold, right? So this we have calculated our total assets for quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four, 2018. The next thing we want to do is go to equity and liabilities, right? So that should be here. Okay, equity and liabilities. So I'm not going to do this. I'll just leave you to go ahead and do this. This is not the same way we did it, right? The same way we did every other one. These assets here, it's the same way you're going to do the equity and liabilities. Okay, the same process, just insert the values here, and that should give you what you're looking for. Right. So I'll just go back to Power BI. Now, what we did here in Power BI is what we just did was look at this. I just selected only the values for 2018. So if I want to go and do 2019 now, what I'll just do is select 2019, change. Every other thing here should change. So these are the values for 2019. I'll just insert them into the Excel file, insert the values into the cell, then bring in the other columns we have there. So that's how I want you guys to do it if you want to do it the easy way. But if you want to just do Power BI, go ahead and try something else. Okay. So Yeah, so I'll just go back to the Excel file. So the first thing I did here was, going to explain again. The first thing I did here was to bring out this slicer. First thing I did here was to bring this slicer, right? Then I kept in the values of the year and quarter because I wanted to quarter, right? Then I brought in a table. The table was just kept in the quarter, inserted only the quarter there. Selecting only the year shows me the quarterly values for that particular year. Then put in the columns I want. For year is federal government securities, other assets, fixed assets, discount and advance. So all I just did was to take in these values and insert them into the Excel that you can see here. It gave me this particular sheet, but the design was done by me. Design was done by me. Just change this red. Red is just a little. The design was done by me, and that's something that I think you guys can try for you. So you can go ahead and do something like this, 2018, 2019, or just 2019. You know, check if yours is going to tally with that of CBN, and let's see what you can come up with. Okay, see you guys in the next one. Bye.